The Pillar of Shame at Hong Kong University. It symbolises those who died in the June the 4th crackdown of 1989. Each year, students wipe it clean with a damp cloth. It's a tradition and way of paying tribute to the victims of a dark day in China's history. But Wong won't take part in another tradition to mark the occasion, the annual vigil at Victoria Park. In years gone by, hundreds of thousands of people have attended.
From the perspective as a Hong Kong people, I do believe that we should not prioritise so-called building a democratic China.
Wong is part of what's known as the localist movement. They identify themselves as Hong Kong people and not Chinese. Localism rose partly as a result of the 2014 umbrella protests, when demonstrators staged a 79-day sit-out to protest against restrictive democratic reform under Chinese rule. Many of the protesters were students. Ironically, it's this demographic that's feeling less and less connected to the June the 4th vigil. And it begs the question, why is it that this group of highly politicised Hong Kong youth, so reluctant to pay tribute to a democracy movement back in 1989, not unlike their one today? Student unions at least 8 universities have refused to attend the vigil this year.
We do not have that kind of sentiments or emotions anymore. I think it's time for us to think whether it is still necessary to hold large-scale events for the June 4th massacre.
In response to the dwindling turnout, organisers of the vigil held a rally to drum up support.
How can we say that democracy in China have nothing to do with us? If there are democracy in China, then, in Hong Kong, it's far more easier to have democracy.
But many young people here say they're disillusioned by a lack of democratic progress and now find little meaning in commemorating the Tiananmen crackdown. Britt Clennett, TRT World, Hong Kong.